a drink of water.
Of course.
Running around.
With ice in it.
We're gonna thank you for that, Lou. Working up a thirst. All right, so we're gonna get crazy busy here right now. This is one of the original guys that made it all happen. This is our Origami. I think every host here at HSN owns this, either in a 1-pack or a 2-pack. We got so many calls when people ordered it, Lou, that they wanted another one, that we decided, why don't we do a 2-pack? Yeah. That way, you get them both, and you get free shipping on both, which is ridiculous. It's expensive. I mean, the shipping's 20 bucks on these things, so 10 bucks a piece. This is FlexPay, $24.99, 5 Flex. You're gonna love this because it really does, Lou. It's instant. Oh, yeah. It's an instant solution to people's storage problems out there. There's nothing you need to do when you get this. It comes completely assembled. If you want to screw the wheels on, you can do that. It holds a boatload of weight. Yes, it does. And we'll take a look. Here it is. She gets it home. Lou, what's she doing? She's just popping it right out of the cardboard box, and then she just opens it. And it's really, really simple. Yeah, no tools required to put this together. We give you a little tiny wrench for those wheels for the last couple twists, but honestly, mostly finger tighten those in, and that depends on whether you want them or not. But you can use this in the pantry. You could use this in the laundry room, as you see right here, any room in the house, and you're getting 2 of these, so you can split them up any way you want to. Plus, you know what? Oh, look at that as an entertainment center. Great for dorm rooms, smaller apartments, that sort of thing. And we have, wow, we have 4 colors today. Yeah, we do. We have we have pewter. We've got it in black. We have it in white. 5 colors. 5 colors. Bronze. And then what else do we have? We have vintage copper and bronze. Yeah, vintage copper and bronze. And it's good they're side by side so you can see the difference between the 2. Yeah. We'll go through that in a second. But for the folks out there that aren't familiar with origami, and you know, as you said earlier, it's named after the ancient Japanese art of paper folding. Okay? And because you can do this. You can take a shelf, a steel shelf, and fold it down just like that and take this with you anywhere you go. And I honestly do know people that do art shows and take these with them wherever they go. It's very simple. When you open this, you grab the sides and it falls open. This has that world-famous origami toggle in the back right here. This is actually a patented design. And all you have to do is thread this through like this. It's really ingenious. And then pull down. And now this rack is solid. I mean, that's good to go, just like that. Then you flip the top over and you're done. So that happens very quickly. Then you make the decision about the wheels. And we give you a set of locking wheels on here as well. What you've got to decide when you get this is, you know, do you want the wheels or not? Now, you know that if you leave the wheels on this, you can put on this 75 pounds per shelf for a total of 225 pounds, which is a lot. With the wheels on it. With the wheels on it. Okay. With the wheels off of it, if you decide I do not want the wheels on this, then you can put 250 pounds on each shelf for a total of 750 pounds. So between the 2 of these, you've got about a half a ton of storage. It's fantastic, and I'm telling you, you'll be amazed at the number of uses you will use it for. We get people that use it traditionally in their garage or in a shed, or they'll use it in the basement or an attic, to, you know, to get paint cans off the floor, or to put bags of wood chips, or whatever it is you're trying to store. Then we get other people that actually use it inside. They'll use it I know a lady uses it in a pantry. I know one lady that uses it as a baker's rack. So she'll put, you know, pies and cakes on there. She loves it. Especially this time of year. The white ones are so beautiful. People will use those in your bathroom, and you will put towels or in a beautiful powder room. They'll do that. More industrial looks for office furniture or for office supplies, stuff like that. Yeah, let's go through these individually, because, like, for instance, this one is the black. This set of black. You remember, you're getting 2 of these when you buy them here. And we did the shoe and the handbag thing on this, but you could use these for anything. It is a nice height so that if you take the wheels off of this, it will fit in a closet. Right. It'd be, you know, nice and compact. The black has kind of a hammered finish. It's a little glossy in the 2-pack of the small racks we see here. Then the white ones, as you were pointing out, very beautiful glossy white. Gorgeous color in these. Great for like a kid's room or the kitchen or pantry or the laundry room or the bathroom. I love the white, okay? And a lot of people buy, usually the white is a very, very popular color. Exactly. Okay? Then the vintage copper. And the thing about the vintage copper, if you look at it side by side with the bronze right here, the vintage copper has got a little bit more verdigris going on in it. You know, it's a little more green happening in this guy. And this is the vintage copper over here. All right, that's vintage copper. And this is the bronze. And you can see the bronze is a little warmer, you know, a little bit more of a golden tone to it. So it just kind of depends on where you're leaning on, you know, you're the copper kind of person or you're the bronze. I'm more of a bronze guy because I like that warmth. But look at the way we stack these. And I love to show this because, you know, this is what organization's all about. You gotta have a place for your stuff, okay? And this gives you a ton of storage here.
Now, we've got these little bins, and I say little, these are actually a pretty decent size. And you could put 6 of these on here, or you could put 3 of the big traditional bins. I mean, that's up to you, whatever you want to store. But remember, you can always move this.
Yeah.
You know, once you get everything on here. So 225-pound weight capacity with the wheels on it, that's plenty right there. And we get a lot of calls from people that use these as dollies in their house.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, right? I mean, when I first got mine, I used it as a barbecue cart. I would put because I actually put I had a piece of glass cut, I put a shelf on the top, which you can do. And then, you know, you put your cans or your jars or whatever it is, you can hang stuff off it because you've got the wire here. You can hang your brushes and stuff on there.
Right.
There's actually a couple of little hooks on here too, areas where you can store stuff, but you'll love it. The reason we did a 2-pack is that everybody that orders one wants 2. It's a huge customer pick. If you look at the stars, right over there next to my finger, notice that they are all yellow. There are very few people that give this anything less than 5 stars, just because it answers all the questions. It's extra storage, it's made well, lasts forever, it collapses, it folds, it comes fully put together. Lou knows the story when I first got my first storage system, and it was one of those plastic things, and I used it in the shed, and after about 6 months, something green started crawling up one of the legs, because I guess that material can get mold and mildew on it, and I didn't know that, but it can, just like it grows on your outdoor furniture, and it started to tilt. It was the heat from being in the shed.
Started melting it a little bit.
It started to melt a little bit as well. So not a good option. These, whether you're using it industrially or just a cool extra piece of furniture for your TV, look at the TV stand.
And you know, you make a good point there too, though, because most of the options we have in this size category are going to be that plastic or they're going to be particle board.
Right.
Both require effort to put them together. You'll never take either one of them apart. With ours, you can break these down anytime you need to. And these are not susceptible to humidity, to moisture, to mold, none of that, to extremes in temperature, hot or cold. So these are perfect to use indoors, outdoors, wherever you want. Point in case right here. Look at this guy. Now this is one that would definitely be outside in somebody's shed just because of what's on it. You know, all the planting materials. And people are like, well, wait a minute. You know, what it gets dirty and this stuff gets out. You know what, guys? Powder coated steel. Listen to this. First of all, steel all the way through, but you don't have to worry. You just turn a hose on this. And look at how easily, look at all the wood that's on this and how easily I can push this around. I mean, it's so simple to do. And that's why a lot of people get these, is because it's easy to store and it's easy to move.
All right, in the 2-pack, I only have 1,200 to go around. This is a great gift idea too, because it comes, as we said, it comes in a box, completely to put together. When somebody opens it up, they're gonna look at it, they're gonna be like, that is an ideal gift. I need this, I'm gonna put it right in my garage. I'm gonna put it in my pantry. I'm gonna use it to put canned goods. I wanna get those cans of paint off the floor. They're ideal for that. You can use it anywhere and everywhere, and it's on FlexPay today. It's only $24.99 plus. And I can't believe we're doing this. We are actually doing both of these together with free shipping and handling.
Wow.
That's expensive, and Lou knows, because Lou's been here. Lou's been here many, many years. A lot of years Lou's been here. We don't get to do a 2-pack with free shipping. Huge customer pick. Read the reviews if you get the opportunity. You're going to absolutely love it. I think that's really, you know, Lou, it's funny. A lot of the vendors have this too. A lot of people that work here.
Yeah, you see them in the halls all over the place here.
I know.
You know, because it just makes sense, because they're durable. I always tell the story about our friend Brenda, who uses these to go to art shows. And when she goes to the art show, she's an artist, she paints glass. She actually uses these in kind of an unconventional way. She takes the wheels off and she puts them on top of a table like a big hutch, and then she displays her wares. So if you're somebody out there and you have a small retail store, it's not a bad idea for that as well. But I mean, you know, these are perfectly suited to be in the home, to use these, you know, as actual furniture, or use them for storage. Take a look at this. In the garage right here, you know, you don't need to worry if you get dirt on these. You don't need to worry if salt from shoes gets on these. You don't need to worry about any of that, or if you leave it outside. Nothing to worry about with these.
Well, you can wash them right off. I mean, you know, that's one of the really nice things about it, is that they're easy to clean. You can sanitize them. You can move them to clean behind them.
Yes,
that's a big deal.
That's huge.
Because I know the shelving that I bought, it wasn't on wheels.
Right.
So I mean, you literally had to, you know how I would clean it out? I'd get a blower in there.
And it would go behind it.
I've
done this.
Well, you know, but you really, you know, if you have to mop a floor, if you have to get things like spider webs and stuff out of there, you really need to be able to move it and then put it back. And remember, even when it has 700 pounds on it, because it's on, because you can move it, you can, well, not that much. If it has 200 pounds on it, you can move it on wheels.
225 pounds.
Because it's 75 pounds a rack for each rack. But even if you have it on the floor, you are able to at least slide it out of the way, get behind it, whatever you got to do.
And that's why this lets you do storage in unconventional ways. Like, for instance, I have some of the larger Origami, and actually I got a couple of these guys too. in my garage in front of cabinets, because my whole garage is lined with metal cabinets, and then I've got the origami racks in front of it. Now, no sane person would build a shelf in front of a cabinet because you can't get to it, but with origami, you can. You just roll it out of the way. So it really not just gives you more places to store, but it creates environments where you typically couldn't do that. And that's what we're all about.
Right.
And you're getting two.
And if you want to use them side by side, you can do that as well. If you need more storage, you know, we get a lot of people, tons of people buy these for office.
Yes.
And they put filing cabinets on them. We use them, and a lot of our vendors will use them to move materials from point A to point B because they're the ideal cart. they're minimal profile.
Yep.
They're not deep. So to speak, so you can still put stuff on them. They're long, so you have room on them, but they don't take a lot of space. So when people are crossing each other in hallways, they can still, or getting in and out of a doorway. You could do it and that's a really good point right there. You saw her come right out of the pantry.
And they're super strong, and that's the thing too, because of the size of these. Typically, if you had a shelf or a cart or anything of this size, it would be flimsy. Let's face it.
Right.
Because it's not crazy wide for something that's
the thing people don't understand.
Yes, these are steel. I mean, listen to this. All steel construction on this, and as Guy was just showing you, this will hold a lot of weight. I mean, I dare to say both of us are around 200-something pounds. You know what I'm saying? So look at the way I can put all my weight on this guy. Remember, 225-pound weight capacity with the wheels on it, as you see right here, and then 750-pound weight capacity without the wheels if you're going to do a more permanent installation.
Hey, do me and do you a favor at the same time. Go to hsn.com if you have a chance and go read the reviews on this, okay? Kyle, how many? I mean, there's so many reviews on this product. I don't know how many 5-star offhand. It's on my cards, but they're behind me over there. But there are a boatload of people that give this an absolute perfect rating. Here we go, Kyle. Go ahead. 1,600 people reviewed it. How many 5-star? 1,415 out of 1,000.
5 stars.
Yeah, 600.
That's amazing.
Almost every single person said they're perfect. There's no doubt in my mind it's probably the highest rated. I think it's probably the highest rated product at HSN, or it's in the top 3 or 4.
It's got to be.
Has to be. Maybe some of Andrew Lessman's, because he's got some, he throws some big numbers too. But I'm telling you, for a product like this, to get that much positive feedback.
For a shelf.
I tell you what, it makes his job a heck of a lot easier.
It kind of does.
Well, it does, because, you know,
listen,
you know, everybody has their own opinions on things, but when you get that many people to agree on something, especially something that's not sexy, or you know what it is? It's functional, it's heavy duty, it works.
It does a job.
Portable,
it works.
Still lightweight.